Hi, this is James, and welcome back to Mask and Tape Treasures. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. Yes, and hit me on my Cash App, okay? Hit me on my Cash App and contribute to Mask and Tape Treasures, okay? All right. Today's we're talking about a trying time that I went through, and this one is called Jasper, Alabama. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Back in 1980, 84, 85, 86, 86, 1986. I was fresh out of high school. I had passed up my opportunity to go to the military. You know, I was getting ready to go to the military, and I passed that opportunity up. I just decided not to go. I wanted to hang out with my friends and stuff. Yeah. So, in hanging out with my friends, I started drinking, smoking, and everything. So, one day I had an epiphany. Something came to me and just told me, look, man, you need to leave this area in order to get yourself whole. Okay? So, I decided to leave. But before I left, I threw a big house party, a huge house party. All my friends and everyone was over there and everything. And we got drunk out of our minds. Okay? Drunk out of our minds. And yeah, it was terrible. But it was fun. We had fun. Anybody who was at that party know what I'm talking about. I threw a big party. We had drinks and everything. In order to get in, you had to bring some kind of drink, or you had to pay $5. Okay, so most people really didn't have around that area that I was at. Nobody really had enough money all that on them and stuff. So most people bought drinks, and we took the drinks at the door. I had somebody at the door to take their drink and take it back to the kitchen area, which I had blocked off. I had the kitchen area blocked off. So when somebody wanted a drink, they would come to the kitchen doorway, and we'd say, "What drink do you want?" They say, "I want Bacardi," or something like that, and we'd just grab one of the bottles, pour them a drink, and give it to them. And nobody fought in my party or nothing. So we had a DJ, had turntables and everything. So we really did it up. So after that party, I woke up with a hangover out this world that morning. And I think I slept. I don't know if I slept. It was people sleeping chairs and everything. So then we had to clean the house up and straighten everything up. And then that's when I decided to go to Jasper, Alabama, from Chicago, Illinois to Jasper, which was a culture shock. But see, I grew up in Chicago, but I was born in Jasper, Alabama. All my cousins and everything was out there. So finally, I was getting ready to I had money to get the ticket. So I got me a ticket, and I gave my cars that I had to my mother, my sister, and them. And I just told them to sell it. So they sold those. I told them just sell it and keep the money. I'm not gonna need it. So I jumped on the bus, the Greyhound bus, headed south. When I got there, my father and I think my cousin was with him. We went back to the house, okay? And it was my grandmother's house that we went to. So I slept there for one night, and then my father had an old house that was, I remembered that house when I was a little bitty kid. Like, I'm talking about 3 years old. That little house. And I asked my father, I said, hey, can I start working on the house? Can we start working on the house to get it together? And we started working on it. And I went with my father to work, you know. So, and once I got to Alabama, no more drinking. I had said these three things: no more drinking, no more smoking, no more doing anything illegal. And I stuck to it. I stuck to it. And I was going to exercise, okay? Which I had stopped doing, you know. I stopped doing that. I was just hanging out. You can call exercise walking around the block and stuff like that. But I'm talking about running and stuff, you know. I wasn't doing none of that no more. So I went to work with my father, came back, worked on the house, okay? Then went to sleep, woke up early in the morning, and went jogging. And the air was so fresh. It smelled like pine cones. You know how pine cones smell? That fresh smell. That good oxygen was coming in, you know, while I was running. So I would do that every day. Every day. And then sooner or later, after about like 2 weeks, I had no desire to drink. Even when my cousin and them had something to drink, I didn't want any. I didn't desire it. Okay. So then I hooked up with my cousin, you know, and it was real cool down there. It was real cool. Real cool. So I jogged and ate good too, because my grandmother used to fix the meals at her house. She used to fix the meals, you know, and she used to fix a big breakfast early in the morning, and she would call us out there. Come on, come on, and everybody would go to her house for breakfast. You know, they've been doing it for years, though. They've been doing it for years, going to, you know, mother's house for breakfast. We'd go over, eat breakfast, then go to work. Then we would go fishing, which I like to do. But, you know, in Chicago, I didn't really get a chance to fish like that. So we went to the strip pits where, you know, they used to dig up for the coal mines and stuff like that. We went to the strip pits and caught big catfish. Took them home, fried them up. Good living. Yep. Then everything was going well. I'm talking about, I was totally, it didn't even cross my mind. Drinking, having a drink, smoking anything or anything like that, it didn't even cross my mind. Cold turkey. It was done cold turkey. After that night we partied, that night at home, when I left, No more. No more. So sooner or later, we was down there. I had a good time. I did. I had some trying times too, but the good outweighed the bad. Okay. And when I say bad, it wasn't real bad, It was, my ex kept calling me. That was bad, because I left her. I just one day I had that epiphany, and one day I just said, "Hey, I'm going to go," and that was it. So eventually, as months went by, eventually she came out there. She ended up catching a bus out there, and she stayed out there, and she persuaded me to come back.
What?
I didn't. I missed home. I missed my sisters and my brother and stuff. I missed home, but I didn't want to go back yet. I didn't feel I was completely healed from the alcohol and stuff like that. But my mind was clear now. My mind was totally clear. When I decided to go back, I think my mind was strong, you know. So went back. What did I do that for? Went back and ended up going to jail when I got back. As soon as I got back, I was in the county jail, Cook County Correctional Center. So they said I had warrants and stuff. When I left in my haste of leaving, I wasn't thinking about warrants or nothing like that. That I had to go to court and stuff like that. I wasn't thinking about that. Because when I got in Alabama, they wasn't even looking for me. So just like Adam and Eve, she lured me in, and made me bite the apple, and I was gone. I was gone. So they locked me up for a month, and then when I got out, I wasn't thinking about drinking. I wasn't thinking about getting high. I wasn't thinking about smoking nothing. I was clean and sober. So, sometimes you got to get away from a situation in order to heal yourself. You need to get, if you're here now, wherever you are, and you got your same circle of friends, and all of y'all are doing something. Y'all drink every weekend or something like that. Play cards and drink and or whatever. Smoke your marijuana and stuff like that. If you do that every day, you're going to become dependent on that. So you need to isolate yourself away from that. You need to get away from that for a period of time. Long as you think you need to take, that's how long you should take. So stay away. Then come back and look at how everyone else fared. Okay? When you come back, don't be gone for a week or 2 weeks or something. I'm talking be gone for a long time. I'm talking about maybe 6 months to a year or 2 years. Come back and look at the people who you were hanging with and see how they look. They're going to be like, hey, man, what's up, man? Let's play some cards. Or some people going to be strung out. Or some people going to be alcoholics. Okay? And alcoholism is no joke. It will sneak up on you. You'll be doing fine and stuff. You'll be going to work and everything, then coming home and drinking until maybe You may lose your job, and then that's it. You full on into drinking. And then when you try to stop, then you'll start feeling funny inside. Yeah. So you have to get away from all of it. Get away from everything and isolate yourself just for a while. And then when you feel that you're strong enough to come back and you can face everything, you come back. Come on back. And you'll be all right. Because when they let me out the county jail, Cook County Correctional Center, Gladiator School, when they let me out of there, it wasn't nothing. Nobody could they could put a bottle in front of me. And I say, man, get that out of my face, man. I don't want none. Yeah, you want some, don't you? You want some. I had people try me like that. You want some, man? Here, come on, man. Come on, let's get a drink. Let's get a drink. I said, nope. And I get me a bottle of ginger ale, and sip on that. Yeah. It's nothing to it. But after I came back, never touched the stuff again. I never touched the stuff again. And I can tell you, I never touched that stuff again. Never. I know I may be crazy and stuff and be running around talking crazy or something like that. And people may think I'm drunk or something or high or something. But like at my old job, they say, James, are you doing something or something? I said, no, what do you mean? Because you always laughing and you always smiling and laughing at everybody. Well, are you okay? You okay? And they thought I was on drugs or something. So they even went as far as had to drug test me. Come on now. They drug test me clean as a whistle. Then they drug test me 2 weeks later. And I told them, all you're going to find is coffee in my system, maybe a soda or something. They test me, couldn't find nothing. Every time they tested me, they could not find anything. You know why? Because it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything. I was just naturally happy. I was naturally happy. I was naturally want to joke with people. You know, even when I had conflict with somebody, the next minute I'm back to normal. Back to normal. Joking, laughing, and everything. Shaking hands. I thought that's the way you're supposed to be. But it was a natural thing with me. You know. But, man, Jasper, Alabama really changed my life. It really changed my life in a big way. And I thank God that I had the opportunity to go there, to go to Jasper, Alabama, and spend time out there. Yes. It was beautiful, man. But I had to come back and face the music. But I made it through. I made it through. And that's been like, man, over 30 something years ago. Now, I still don't drink. I still despise marijuana and everything. Because I know what it can do to a person. It may not get you right away, but it will creep up on you and eventually take you down. Coffee. Yeah. Yeah. It'll eventually take you down. Well, roll tide. Roll tide. Yes. Alabama. Jasper. I was born there. Walker County Hospital. Yeah. All right, y'all. As y'all know, it's Saturday and tomorrow is Sunday. And I got to get up at 4 in the morning. So it's a rat race. I'm tired of running on the hamster wheel. But I got to run just a little bit more before I jump off. Yes, I am going to jump off. All right, y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop a new video. And share. Share this video with everyone so that everyone gets this experience. All right? And subscribe to my channel. I need your subscriptions, really. Subscribe. All right. Peace. Adios. Salamat. Chair dance.